Hope all you swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're back with 50th place by Ferocious Tesla Coil. -2 functionality penalty. With an average score of 61. Wait, that averages out to 61, but the last one didn't? 66, 61, 55, 52. Oh, okay. I guess. I'll accept your averaging. Alright, let's get in here. Oh, I love this music. We've got Mega Man 5 music. We have a gimmick of jumping through the floors. We have this enemy. We've got that enemy. I killed something else. Who knows what it was. Okay, a bunch of enemies that weren't in their box. Which is fine. Tellies. I managed to miss both of them. I was gonna say, no way I'm avoiding that whole volley twice. Let's go for it. It's a trap! You've activated my trap card. The moles. I don't like the moles. I don't like this many moles. And by getting the trap, I missed the thing. But a nice continuity. We are using those, go up through one thing. We have gumball machines here. What were the actual enemies in their box? Because I feel like we've seen like one of them so far. So we just have to... Okay, so if I shoot that again, it goes down. Nice introduction to the gimmick. So we've got a magnet track gimmick. Interested to see... Okay, that was one of the enemies. Having to use springs for this makes it kind of an interesting challenge. I want the thing. I want the thing. Darn you. I'll take the one up. Why are you going away from me? Okay, this was really poor design. To have it start moving away from me. Okay, so that... Okay, Gutsman track. Okay, you can't really deal with this with the Buster. But just push the gumball machine. This gimmick is weird. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, nightmare frogs. Oh, why are you... Alright, doing this with a, it's like perfectly positioned to not be able to hit the thing. I'm like having the biggest difficulty with this. It's interesting, but I don't think... Okay, I just need to work on my... timing of this. Alright, that was interesting enough. I handled it very poorly for a while. Let's go up there. There's nothing else this way. Okay. Well, this looks terrifying. I can actually just ride the thing. You jump into it. Moles. Not the moles. I guess we could basically ignore the spring function. Oh gosh. Well, there's a down. Why is there a down? Semi-annual Metal Parade 2018. Oh, that's cute. I can't be there. Let's just wait until this thing gets up there. And now we need to ride the bottom part. Now I need to ride the top. This is cool how we have to deal with this. You stupid telly! Okay, the part that's not cool is having to wait for that thing to come back. We need like a reset button to this whole thing here. Other than that, I do like what's going on. I don't get the whole... I don't think we need to be waiting this long here. I gotta figure out how to do this again. I press the jump button. Alright, all this... Here we go with the waiting again. This part is my least... that little bit there is like my least favorite part of the stage. There, I got the easy E. And we're going up this time. That was a cool room. I liked it, overall. What's gonna happen here? Are we gonna get this gimmick with battling Sparkman? We are! Why are there random springs going? What was Sparkman's weakness again? He's weak to himself, right? Yeah, in Mega Man 3 fashion. Alright. That was pretty cool. Wait a minute. That other enemy, that one. Oh, that was the gumball machine. I thought that was the thing with the whirling face that would get invincible that was from Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. Because I didn't like that enemy. It was in Dr. Novocaine's stage. I thought that's what we were doing. Okay. Well, I'm glad that they definitely added some other enemies to the mix here. This is a pretty good one. Aw, the parade is really cute. To me, this is an okay stage with one major glaring flaw. Using special weapons and/or rush don't just make the stage a little easier, but then negate almost all of the challenge in it. I'm going to take an entire problem with this. Because, you know, at least, especially for the Make a Good Mega Man Level 3 contest, I'm pretty sure it was the case with this contest too, there was a huge emphasis with the contest entries and like what the judges were looking for were stages that you can beat with just the Buster only. So then to come in here and say, oh, this stage is flawed because special weapons in Rush make the stage easier. That's what special weapons in Rush are designed to do. That's... then don't use special weapons in Rush. Just do the challenges as they're presented and have fun with it like I did. I almost want to fire you for that. I don't know why someone would try to do any of the sections with the junk magnets, minus the last one legit. It's just too easy to use Rush Coil to get up, kill the mini-boss with a weapon, or skip entire rooms with Rush Jet and not have to deal with tricky platforming. The platforming wasn't that tricky! When you do it legit, it's okay. I like the room where you ride on top of the magnet, for example. This whole theme lasts throughout the stage until you get to the last real challenge, which is a mess. I have no idea how you're supposed to get past that last main jump without special weapons. To add to that fact, retrying that one last jump requires you to wait so long that I got frustrated. I don't wholly hate the stage, it's just that I'm frustrated and wish it was better. I wish you were better at playing Mega Man. I thought it was cool. Magnetic rides are fun and full of potential, especially when you use the top part of the magnet as a platform. That was probably the coolest aspect here. Yes, it was. How the magnets were handled. Other than that, not much stood out, sadly, but even those parts weren't all that bad, just kinda there. This level has two big problems. One is that the mini-bosses are bad. The first one is just an awkward game where you try to shoot at a very small hitbox, which is either just below you or just above you. So you have to bob up and down with the magnet in a way that's novel, but not really enjoyable. Okay, I can kind of agree with that. And the second one is super easy to cheese, providing that you hold right while entering the boss arena, giving you an easy vantage point where most of the projectiles miss you, and you can snipe the Udon from there. Neither is fun. The other problem is that even though there's a lot of really cute setups with the magnets, they take a very, very long time to complete. There's a lot of downtime in this level where you're just waiting for a magnet to show up. This is inevitable. Yeah, that one spot where the magnet started going to the right instead of coming to the left to pick us up first, that was bad. That would be one of my issues. And the other one being that one minor spot where we're just waiting for it to weave back and forth and go up. This is inevitable in any level depending on moving platforms, but here it's especially egregious because a lot of the time, the wait time is much longer than it could be due to suboptimal rail placement. Like having the magnet you need just out of reach to your right, turning it on and watching it go all the way, yeah, that was bad. Then back to left, then just close enough to the start of the rail where you can actually use it. You know, you can, like, jump out to it. If the magnet had gone to the left when you turned it on, or been placed ever so slightly to the left, you'd have saved the player 30 seconds of thumb twiddling. Well, you had spawning tellies to deal with for that time, but yeah, it wasn't good. Other than those two flaws, though, the level's pretty good. There's a frustrating error where jumping through the screen transition with the E-tank face plants you into a wall and kills you, which is a sour note, but I think the enemy setups are great, and a lot of care is given to functional aesthetics. E.g., the Sparkman enemies always spawn into the background plugs. You force the player to learn what the top solids look like on the opening screen, that sort of thing. And hey, for once, the creative Mega Man Maker Arena for the Robot Master fight is pretty fun. Creative? Really? Use normal words. MJack, this is why you're fired. I imagine that if you don't mind cheesing the more frustrating parts rather than dutifully trotting through Buster only, like yours truly, this level is a lot of fun. There are some levels here where I wish there were more than 48 hours to get things done, because this one left me wanting more. Not so in stage length, which was pretty healthy, I agree with that, but just in terms of content. The very first chunk of this level up until the first checkpoint is pretty bland with not much happening. But things just get a lot more interesting once the magnets get introduced, I agree. By virtue of being so incredibly underutilized in Mega Man 7, you can do pretty much anything with these things and impress me to an extent. But I started to have a lot more fun with it once the magnet showed up. There were a few teleplacements that are very mean if you're in the Buster only market, yep, agree with that too, and at least one magnet keeps you waiting far longer than it probably should. But I enjoyed it. I like the concept of the mini-boss, although actually hitting him was more of a pain than it's worth with the magnet height. I'd like, though, that the mini-boss could turn off the magnet, though, too, with his attack. Okay, the fact that you can turn it off is cute. And I like the last section having to switch between going on the bottom of the magnet or the top of it. Really, at the end, I just wish the earlier sections had more life breathed into them, or that the magnet was at use from the start. But the worst crime of these sections was that it was a little boring, not anything bad. Yeah, I'd probably be ranking the score around the 70 mark. Stegorius. My dream is about to come true. I've been practicing Swan Lake for months, and I'm almost ready for my debut. Just need to wait until my custom tutu arrives. Okay. Now with that, that is the end of Tier 6. I have heard from some comments in the comment section that, one balloon, but not both, that there are some new side quests that opened up, and there might be some more. But you know what, I'm actually going to do the side quest in the next video, so that way the stage can kind of stand on its own, because I do think it's pretty good. Great sort of champion stage for Tier 6. Yeah, so next time we'll do side quests, and if those don't take too long, then we'll get into in the next stage in Tier 7. But for now, I'll take my leave.